I'm Randy and I make candy, and tonight I'm making Fluffernutter cups. Stick around. Greetings, my confectionery compadres, and welcome to Randy Makes Candy, where I help you make tasty treats that people love to eat. As you might surmise, I spend a lot of time thinking about what candy I'm going to feature here on RMC. The other day, I asked myself, what if a peanut butter cup invited some marshmallow cream to the party? A little searching online revealed two things. First, I was reminded that a peanut butter marshmallow combo is called Fluffernutter, and for the life of me, I don't know how I could have forgotten an awesome word like that. I'll share a little Fluffernutter history with you after the recipe. Second, Reese's, as you might expect, was way ahead of me. Well, maybe not way ahead, as it was just last year that they came out with their mallow top candy. It appears to be your standard peanut butter cup, but the top half is supposed to be a marshmallow cream. What it looks like though, and how I've heard it described online, is that it's really just more of a layer of white chocolate. So tonight I'm going to try my own version of a Fluffernutter cup. We'll see how it turns out. As always, I'd love to hear about your results if you decide to make your own Fluffernutter cups, as well as suggestions for other recipes you'd like to see in future videos. For this recipe, I'm using 180 grams of chocolate, 22 grams of marshmallow cream, and 68 grams of peanut butter. I'm also using some bowls, a silicone mold, a cooling rack, a couple of spatulas, a piping bag, a cutting board, and a sheet of SilPat. Okay, let's make some candy. Temper the chocolate, put the mold on a rack, and fill the cavities almost all the way to the top, pushing it up to the top with your spoon. Then flip the mold over and let the chocolate drain out onto the SilPat. Tap the bottom of the mold to help the chocolate find its way out. Tidy up the mold, then leave the chocolate in the mold and on the SilPat to set. When the chocolate is set, put the peanut butter into the microwave for a few seconds to make it easier to mix. Combine the peanut butter and marshmallow cream. Spray the inside of a piping bag with cooking spray, then add the Fluffernutter mixture. Pipe some of the mixture into a chocolate cup, keeping it below the top of the cup. Repeat with the rest of the cups. You can use the back of a wet spoon to press it down if necessary. Remelt the chocolate that was drained onto the SilPat. Pour the chocolate over the Fluffernutter, making sure it gets to the edges of the cavities, and let it set. And that's it. Okay, let's have a taste. Slanchiva. This was a really, really good idea. I've not tried one of the Reese's Mallow Tops, but I can't imagine that it's this good. Quality chocolate, nutty peanut butter flavor with just a hint of salt, sweet, creamy marshmallow. Compadres, you really ought to try these. The first mention of the peanut butter marshmallow combination I could find dates back to 1914 by Emma Curtis, co-founder of the Curtis Marshmallow Factory. According to what'scookingamerica.net, Emma would try to increase sales of their marshmallow fluff by sharing recipes that used it. She started out suggesting that the product be used in sandwiches topped with chopped nuts or olives. Later, though, Emma mentioned peanut butter as an accompaniment, and she suggested that triangular sandwiches of butter and marshmallow fluff on thinly sliced brown bread would be a dainty lunch for children. A year later, confectioner's trade journal Candy and Ice Cream published a recipe for the mallow nut sandwich. It wasn't until the 60s, though, that another marshmallow fluff manufacturer, Durkee Maurer, hired a PR firm to help them market their version of the sandwich, which resulted not only in the name Fluffernutter, but this.
When you enjoy your fluff and peanut butter, you're glad you have enough for another Fluffernutter.
That's going to be stuck in your head for a while. Fast forward to 2006 when a Massachusetts state senator, outraged that his son was regularly being served Fluffernutter sandwiches at his grade school, said he planned to file legislation that would ban schools from offering the local delicacy more than once a week as the main meal of the day. Other senators rose to say, in effect, "You can have my Fluffernutter when you pry it from my cold, sticky hand." A state representative went so far as to pledge that she would file legislation that would make the Fluffernutter the official sandwich of Massachusetts. After about a week, the Fluffernutter hubbub died down and Fluffgate became more than a blip in history with no actual legislation passed. Not long after, though, October 8th was officially declared National Fluffernutter Day. If you enjoyed your time here in the Candy Kitchen, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for sticking around, and I hope you'll join me next time. I'll share a little Fluffernutter. I knew that was going to happen. And fill the cavities all the way to the top, or fairly close. No, don't do that. And seashells. A year's thinly sliced brown oh my gosh. After about a week, the Fluffernutter